Congratulations on purchasing the 8 strategies perfect package for your success videos. These videos are life-changing. If you apply and do the things that are within them, then you can change everything for yourselves. And I wish you all the very best in pursuing your dreams through these strategies. Now, a real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action. If there's no action, you haven't truly decided. Now, there's a quote from Tony Robbins, and obviously you've already truly decided because you've bought the videos. The one missing ingredient, essential for your success, the one missing bit, the one thing that all successful people do and use and have when they start with something new, is to fast track themselves and get help, get mentoring from someone who's been there and done it. Personally, me, as someone who's been there and done it, I've purchased a 243 below market value buy-to-let portfolio, which I did over a period of 5 years, and managed 400 properties, including the 243 through my letting agent. I've had up to 30 flip projects all running at one time. I've built new builds, including blocks of flats. I've actually converted 8 hotels into HMOs, some of them with like 25, 30 rooms. I've done hundreds of delayed completion projects. 24 creative strategies have been created from my challenges I've had thrown at me, including things obscure as selling HMO rooms in houses and hotels. There's a different one for you. I've been a self-made millionaire 3 times over in 3 different industries. I've mentored 92 clients into millionaires so far, hundreds and hundreds into becoming financially free, but 92 into millionaires, something I'm very, very passionate about. I've acted as creative strategy consultant to many millionaire clients and also solicitors, and that's great fun, especially when you get the solicitors to wait outside your office for the appointment. And I've actually been a mentor since 2005, plus I've done a lot more in the property industry. And I've actually been at one point the 8th housing benefit landlord in the UK, generating over £800,000 income just through my housing benefit tenant properties. Now, some quotes for you on the benefits of being mentored. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Our chief want in life is somebody who will make us do what we can." Richard Branson said, "Going it alone is a admirable but foolhardy and highly flawed approach to success." Now, here's someone that and the industry wants to start in, and he partners with them in that industry. J. Loren Norris asks someone who's been there before. And Eleanor Roosevelt, she said, "Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all for yourself." And believe you me, I have made many, many mistakes, which I've learned from, and you don't have to. The people in this world who are most successful make a decision, then just get on with it. So if you're one of those type of people, you Now, you already know that if you put in the work and you put the work in properly, the results can be amazing, but sometimes people are not quite sure what to do, so therefore they don't get going. This is an email I received from one of my clients recently, from Stuart Mather. "Hi Glenn, hope all is good with you and the family, etc. Sorry, I've been off the radar over the last couple of months. We've had our third son in May, now have a 3-year-old, a 1-year-old and a 2-month-old, and business has been flying. Had my hands full, so to speak. I just wanted to say thank you for the guidance, support and mentorship so far. The results have blown me away. When we initially spoke about exactly 12 months ago for my induction and goal setting call, which is something we do within the program, I was earning around £5,000 to £6,000 income from property. I've been in property for a while and I've made loads of classic mistakes along the way, losing a fortune through bad choices and lack of education and support. And that's something you won't have to, because I'm here to make sure you don't make them classic mistakes. You asked me to set my horizons and have something to aim for. My 2-year horizon is only £4,000 per month and will be over £30,000 per month when the current project's complete. The introductions to your team have been amazing. I've made huge tax savings and increased capital gains allowances. With great products every to Millionaire Academy due to previous poor choices in property. Your mentorship has helped turn that around and I'll be forever grateful. So will my family. Thanks again and look forward to moving to the next level. Magnum of Lauren Perrier is on its way. And that's something that people send me a bottle of champagne when they get to millionaire status. So I'm really proud and pleased that Stuart has achieved this. So once you've invested and joined our mentorship program, I will introduce you to my team of experts. I will introduce you to my tax consultant, and just like to say that after Stuart's free initial consultation with my tax consultant, my tax consultant reduced Stuart's tax bill by 3 times the cost of the mentoring fee. Stuart was very, very happy about that, and that happens again and again and again with my clients. So what do you get when you invest into the mentorship package? Let me show you Ian's video. Ian is somebody who was already a millionaire when he came to me. He already had an HMO portfolio in Brighton. He wanted to accelerate his success. And he actually joined my private client. Now, I'm not offering private client. I'm just offering my mentoring program. But let me play the video from Ian. Okay, Ian, so private client mentoring.
Private client mentoring with Glenn, 19,997 plus VAT. You have to make a value call, but when I met Glenn, my cash flow was 10 grand a month and my equity was $1 million on a 5 million portfolio. The equity, including all of the cash that we've got from private investors, is now 5 million. So that's 4 million extra equity. Cash flow has gone from 10 to 42, so that's another 32 a month. 32 a month. So there's equity and cash flow, and the portfolio itself has gone from 5 million to 12. Now, if that does over the long term appreciate at 10% over the long term, then there's $1 million right there a year in equity paper wealth. So you've got income, you've got equity, paper wealth, and you've got cash wealth, and cash has gone up as well. So was it worth it?
Did you have a strategy in place before?
I was wondering. I was doing stuff, but 100-watt light bulb will light a room, 100-watt laser will bounce off the moon and back. It's coherent, focused energy that is necessary to unlock the potential.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So there you go. That was Ian's video, a private client on his take on the private client mentoring. Obviously, as I said, it's a step above the mentoring program, but it gives you an insight as to the level of people I can help. So whether you're a beginner or whether you're a quite seasoned investor, I know I can help you accelerate your success. So in addition to the complimentary strategy consultation that you're already getting from buying the 8 videos, you're going to get 3 further 15 to 20-minute calls to get you up and running quickly and with absolute clarity. The clarity is something that's so important, that you know what you're doing, because then you can focus, and when you know what you're doing, you can get on with it. You're going to get weekly webinar support, which I'm going to talk about in a little while, as I am going to talk about the tech support, the introductions to the power team, as you say, saved him a large chunk of cash, and also you're going to get the quarterly 20-minute progress reviews, all to help you to accelerate your successes. So I have, as you may guess, a fast track mentoring special offer for you this evening. Today you can get going by paying only a refundable $497 plus VAT deposit now. So pay the $497 now, and then we are up and running. Okay, so there we go. You can now pay the $497 deposit. Now, what's the deposit for? Right, so the fast track process to get you up and running as quickly as possible. The first call is a consultation call, which is about you and normally lasts for 30 to 60 minutes, not the 15-minute one that you get with the videos, where we look at where you are now and where you want to be. We're going to look at where you are, and the sat nav postcode is where you want to be. So I can, once I know what that is, then I can give you the direction to go in, the route to take. We're going to evaluate your current property portfolio, find out where you live, because obviously where you live in the country is important as to what strategies we choose. Find out how much time you have to put into your property business, look at your investment pot you're working with, understand and confirm your goals, establish where your mindset is at, and understand your risk-reward profile, because some of the strategies are more risky than the others. Establish a preference, with 1 out of 10 being totally investment and no development, and 10 out of 10 being totally development projects and no investment, or somewhere in the middle. Once I've established that and all the other things, we'll then work together to choose the best 3 strategies for you to focus on, and then you can watch the correct 3 videos first and get going, rather than looking all through all 8 and wondering. And we can really get you going in the the next 24, 48 hours. Once we've decided on the best strategies, you're going to watch 3 videos. You're going to call in and confirm you're comfortable with your chosen strategies, 100%. If not, we'll go back and go around again, and we'll chat again, and then confirm where to swap what with. Once you're 100% comfortable with the strategy choices, you then pay the balance of the £5,000 mentoring fee, and you book a second call. Or, in the unlikely event you decide you don't like the strategies, or something's not going to work for you, we'll just give you a refund. Okay, once the bid is made, then we can move forward to the next stage. The second call is to confirm the strategies, give you homework, research you need to do, to establish the best areas for you to operate, depending on the strategies we've chosen, so if they're relevant, and the deal strategy actions required depending on your choices. So I'll actually give you a list of actions that you need to be taking on a daily, weekly basis, and I'll be very specific, and I'll do this then and do that then, and every Monday do this, etc., 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 and we'll work to within the timeframes that you have got to put into your property business. Once you've gone and done your homework and you come back with a certain amount of information, the third call is area confirmation. So I'll spend time analysing and confirming your decision on your areas, because that's what you'll be doing. That's what homework's all about. I don't want you wasting any time. I just want you to cut to the chase and get on with it, as all successful people do. If you've chosen no money down, we'll confirm your chosen area for that. If you've chosen no money left in, we'll confirm your chosen area for that. And if we're doing delayed completions, again, we'll confirm your target area and establish the process and the list of actions you need to take for each one of the strategies. I've nailed this right down to a instruction manual, almost join the dots, step by step, turnkey, ready for you to go. You can then start visiting your areas if we've shortlisted 2 or 3 for you to go to and choose. Finally, the fourth call, after you've visited and tested and felt and smelt and been there, the chosen area or areas, we'll have a final one-to-one chat to establish absolute clarity on what you're doing, what daily actions, weekly success routines, i.e. if you're doing commercial agents, you need to visit 4 commercial agents every week on a specific day, pre-book the appointments, go and see them. If you're visiting 40 on 10 week, over a bit, 10 weeks, 4 a week, we'll talk about that whole process. Every strategy has got a routine that you need to follow and follow it down the line to be successful, depending on your time you've got and the time frames that you want to move forward in. I'd like to aim to have all of this done in 14 days so you can get going. Obviously, if you can't get going right away, we can potentially look at extending the mentorship by a few weeks till you are ready. Let's get you up and running. Let's get as much done as possible so that we can move you forward. I'd like to arm you with all the 24 strategy overviews. So at that point, I'm going to send you a 4-day recording and I'm going to send you the 3-day Zoom recording. Normally $997 and $497 each. Obviously, that's all part of the mentoring, so that if you come across deals, you'll be aware of what can possibly do with them. So you might go look at a deal, not suitable for your particular strategy, but you'll go, oh yeah, I remember Glenn's videos, there was this. And therefore you can monetize off the back of that. So they are important that you watch them as well. The crucial thing in this whole thing is the weekly mentoring support. I run from 11 o'clock on a Tuesday morning till about 12:30, 1 o'clock, a weekly mentoring webinar where all my mentees jump on and ask about the deals that they've looked at that week. Is it something we can do? Is it something that's going to work? Now, I've saved my clients millions of pounds for deals that they said they would have done by spotting things that they didn't. That's the benefit of experience. That's what you're going to get from me. It's not just about ticking off a deal and saying, yes, that's okay, that's going to be profitable. It's also about ticking off a deal that isn't, or crossing off a deal that you probably would have done without my help that ends up costing you thousands. We don't want that. That's what I'm here for. That's what the webinars are for. You also get to listen to all the other questions that the other people are answering, which could inspire, give you inspiration for other ideas that you could be doing yourself. The text is quite an important aspect. If you've made an appointment to go and see someone or something that won't wait to the next webinar, you can text me. First word in the text needs to be urgent. That way I can deal with it. I'll always check my messages. Normally within a couple of hours I'll call you back and we can chat about what it is that's urgent. And also, if you need me to help you negotiate your vendor call. So what I'd like you to do is when you have an appointment, you touch base with me, make sure that I'm available at the other end of the phone. You go around to see the vendor, you talk to them, you build the rapport that you'll find out all about in the videos. And then when you're ready, during that meeting, you call me because it's pre-arranged. I jump on as your business partner, and then I can explain the legalities, the structuring of the deals, and I can help you with the negotiation of the deals, something that I have done hundreds of times before. Now I'm going to play Nigel's video. Nigel is a professor of psychology. He specializes in teaching high-end company directors, CEOs, executives. He works with one of the airlines and one of the shipping companies and teaches our executives all sorts of negotiation stuff. So let me go to his video and play it for you. It's just a couple of minutes long. Let's go.
Nigel will love that. Nigel, could you share you?
I am a chartered psychologist. I spend most of my time coaching chief executives and directors of big businesses.
I think the bit you've got is you're also a professor in that.
Yes.
Okay. Professor, could you come out? So we'll have a round of applause for
we talked about the value of the property, and I got a tap on my arm when I was talking about the elevators. That's why I'm tapping you now to say shut up.
And Nigel challenged the 1.2 million value. Now we both knew it's worth about 950. He challenged directly to the vendor saying, well, we know it's not that worth, it's not worth that. The vendor went, what do you mean? I'm like, let's not worry about the value, let's talk about that at the end.
Yeah, brilliant. And all it took was one tap and looking one side, I got it. The way Glenn handled the negotiations, just say something. If you have a complex deal or even a deal that takes you out of your comfort zone, don't try and handle it yourself. Call Glenn, let him do it for you. I've started studying psychology and also some soft skills in psychology. That's my field of performance psychology. I've been doing it for 30 years. I've got loads of those books. So I know all the theory of negotiation. I noticed I said, I know all the theory of negotiation. This man knows the practice of negotiation. And I sat there and I just watched the masterclass unfolding in front of me. Every time the vendor came back with some crap, and most other people would have thought, you know what, this guy's just not worth the hammer again. Then calm, cool, accommodating, compassionate, empathetic. And it was even the palm of your hand by the end of the time, wasn't it? It was a masterclass, it was brilliant. So use his resource. If he says, call me because I can handle the negotiation, he's serious and he's brilliant at it. Use it.
So Nigel, Professor of Psychology, I went on a negotiation deal with him, helped him to negotiate it. I'm here to help you negotiate your stuff. One deal that I help you land could potentially be making you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of pounds profit. It will far outweigh any mentorship fee, as will your tax savings. Next, talking of tax savings, creating your power team, I will introduce you to the experts that you're going to need. The mortgage broker, creative, tax consultant, very creative, architects, creative, and solicitors, open to creativity. And that is a rare thing. I've got several teams of each, and you will be introduced to them as and when you need to, ready to do the deals as you land them. So you'll have that whole team. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to explaining the things that I do. My solicitors, all of these team already know about all the 24 strategies, and they're happy to help you to land your deal successfully and as effortlessly as possible. So the question isn't who is going to let me. This is a question you should be asking yourself. It's who is going to stop me. You're going to have all the tools you need to absolutely smash it. So what we need to do is pay the 497 plus VAT now. It's refundable, should you not want to go ahead. And I will also extend the mentoring program to an incredible 18 months. As long as you're paying this now, you are one of these people who makes your mind up. Let's go for it. Boom, let's get going. So I'm going to give you 18 months. Also, most deals take 2 to 3 months to find, and therefore after that it can take over 12 months to actually complete on some of the more complex ones. So therefore I'm going to be around for 18 months rather than 12. I'll be there until the end. Now, just to explain to you all the different things that we could be helping you with, I run a 4-day course, something you're getting the videos of, the recording of, and Frank had attended the 4-day course. He was a very experienced investor, and this is what Frank had to say about our 4-day course, that it gives you an insight into how I can help you across all different spectrums of things.
Hi, my name's Frank Flagg.
I've been a full-time property investor for the last 8 years or so. I have a portfolio of just over 45 properties in and around the Midlands and wider afield. And I came on this 4-day course. I've just finished it. I came on this 4-day course not really knowing how much I was going to get out of it. Not really thinking. In fact, a friend asked me what I thought I was going to get out of it for investing 4 days and going and staying in London, etc. And I said maybe 5% would be of relevance to me, because I feel I'm a pretty sophisticated investor. How wrong was I? And I'm happy to say how wrong I was. I got value from every single hour. I didn't want to leave the room for comfort breaks or lunch in case I missed something. It was that valuable. I would have paid many thousands of pounds for what I've learned over the last 4 days. It is phenomenal value to someone who's already done some investing. I've got strategies for increasing my cash flow on properties by more than double. I've got strategies for buying better. Now I buy between 6 and 8 a year each year, and I think I could probably quite easily double that with my same marketing spend that I spend at the moment. From what I've learned strategies for minimising my tax, really creative strategies that I probably could have, if I'd carried on for a decade or 2 or 3 decades, I probably never would have come across myself. And it's because Glenn does this full time, and he does it all over the country, and he's always learning. And so to get the benefit of that wisdom for 4 whole days is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, the value. And having been to other property guru courses, where it's clearly evident that they make most of their money from training rather than actually from investing in property, I think it's honest to say I was a bit jaded. But I'm so glad I did give Glenn a try, and I did come on this 4-day course, because the value that I've got has been immense, absolutely immense, and I can wholeheartedly recommend it to anyone from absolute beginner through to multi-million pound property investor. And there were several of us on the course that had multi-million pound portfolios, and we were all sat in the bar afterwards saying what a good investment of 4 days. So thank you, Glenn, and if anyone wants to speak to me in advance about going on the course, if you have any qualms about going, feel free to contact me. The guys in the office have got my details. Cheers.
So as I said, Frank had been on the 4 days. So the 4 days is something, the recording of it, that you're going to get for free to give you an overview of many, many things that can help you on your property journey. So to summarise, pay 497 plus that deposit now, and the offer is on the side and ready for you to go ahead. Text me on this number 07768 594949 just to confirm that you just message me, say paid the 497 Glenn, can we please book our first call and let's get your accelerated property success journey underway. Just send me a text, and more than likely I'll be able to fit you in the next few days for our first meeting. Once you've paid the balance of the £5,000 plus that investment, after we've had our first initial call, looked at the strategies, you're going to get the 18 months expert mentoring help. You're going to get the weekly webinars. You're going to get the urgent tech support and the vendor negotiation support. You're going to get introductions to my power team, tax consultation. He will make sure that you set up correctly right at the beginning. You're going to get a copy of the 4-day course recording on Frank been on, and on our 3-day Zoom recording, which is what we put into place during the COVID situation. So thank you for looking at our presentation. I very much hope that you're joining us and I can help you accelerate your success. Right now, you've got a choice, and I'm going to leave you with that. Regardless, just click and you will be able to see where you can download your 8 videos from, and look forward to speaking to you very soon. pressed the button by mistake and have to edit that out. Down that, where's my slides gone? Should be next to it. There it is, yeah, live broadcast. Open it up. So that's there. They can, yeah, okay. So, monthly membership, only $19.99. All you need to do is click on the button, buy your membership now, and you'll get immediate email response as to the web log-on details for the weekly webinars. So I look forward to seeing you there. Don't go away quite yet, because there is an opportunity for you to become an elite member and pay for 1 year. So you're going to get, if you want to join the elite membership, a little bit more than just the membership. 1 year membership is only £197.99. Now, don't forget, you're going to get all the webinars that you get as a member every week, the 2 webinars a week, where you can ask your questions, you can check deals out, see whether they're going to work or not. It's huge value for you. If you join at $197.99 for 12 months, okay, you're also going to get access to our elite members lounge, where you're going to get daily motivational quotes sent to you, either by email or text. Just a little jiggle along to remind you what you should be doing all the time. You're going to get access to lots of our legal documents, which include option agreements, lease options, delayed completions, lockout agreements, partnership agreements, heads of terms agreements, JV agreements, deal evaluation spreadsheets. They're all there in the elite members lounge. Plus, maybe you have a requirement for another type of document. Can't promise I'm going to have every single one, but ask. And if you're an elite member, then if I can find one, I will, and 9 times out of 10, I'm going to find it. So that's the benefits of the elite membership. And you'll also have access to my Property Millionaires goal setting course, how to successfully set goals and achieve them. And that is such an important part of the journey of becoming a millionaire. So thanks very much for listening to me this evening. Let me just click on to the other offer. So if you were wishing to join the elite membership, you can. So let me just click there. Where's that bit? The pay 197. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the buy your membership form now and join the elite. So there's 2 buttons here, one for your to join the membership and one to join the elite membership. Please feel free, go do that now, and you're going to get the benefit of all my years of experience, lots of my Property Millionaires clients' experience, my team of experts' experience, all for a very nominal one upfront fee if you want all the extra bonuses with it, or the monthly fee. Thanks very much for listening, and I look forward to helping you on your property journey. So you just got to edit that in.
Yeah.
All right.
So have we stopped?
Yeah, stopped it.
Stopped.
Oh no, I've turned the whiteboard off.
Yeah.
Turn the